Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's your man doing back here with you with the continuation of part two of the NFL football season preview. So we have discussed two of the eight divisions in the NFL. We have discussed the AFC South. We have discussed the AFC North. Now we will move on to the third of four divisions in the AFC, and we're going to talk about one of the most hotly contested and one of the most interesting divisions in football this year. That will be the AFC West, featuring the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos, and of course the Las Vegas Raiders to round it all out. So, just like we do the AFC East, we're going to start with the Kansas City Chiefs, the reigning AFC champions. So we all know what happened last season. It was a season marred by controversy between controversial finishes, and it all culminated in what I believe was the redemption of everything that has happened last season with them getting blown out in the Super Bowl. But the question now is, what is their response? In response to this season that we had so many issues with the Chiefs. So let's see. Let's take a look at them. So Andy Reid is in his 13th year with the Kansas City Chiefs. Of course, he was known for having that successful run in Philadelphia and then moved over to Kansas City back in 2012, it would have been. And then he has gone on quite the run since then. All-time record for Kansas City would be 547, 441, and 12, which is a 55.3 win percentage, and they have coasted through the division. They have at least a 55% win percentage against all of their opponents in the division. We know who the skilled players are. It's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. It's Isaiah Pacheco at running back. It's Xavier Worthy, the speedster on the outside that missed a bunch of time last season. It's Rashid Rice. It's going to be, I'm trying to say, who is that other wide receiver that they have down there? That would be, I believe that was Marquise Brown. Yep, so that's Marquise Hollywood Brown. And then, of course, Travis Kelce along with, Humphrey and Caliendo there on the offensive line. On the defensive side, it's Karlaftis, it's Jones, it's Drew Tranquill, it's Trent McDuffie. We know the parts and pieces that come with Kansas City. It's just the way they won last year. I mean, we can go back. We can look at their schedule from a year ago. I mean, we can start with them barely beating the Baltimore Ravens in the first game of the season because their toe was out of bounds. We have the controversial finish against Cincinnati. We've got the controversial win against Atlanta. We've got the controversial win. I mean, I think that was really the focal points of that season. But it all culminated in a Super Bowl loss to Philadelphia back in Super Bowl 59. They did go 15-2, but of course one of those losses was 38-0 against Denver Broncos, in which they benched all the starters on purpose. Now, if we look at their schedule, of course they're going to be in a bunch of primetime games because of Kansas City. They get the big draw. So they have in total 9 primetime games. That includes the 425 Monday night, the Friday night game in there in Brazil, the Thursday night games, and of course the Sunday night football slot. So week 1, I have them winning against Los Angeles Chargers in Brazil. That would be, and then I have them beating Philadelphia in the Super Bowl rematch. I have them destroying the Giants in week 3. Their first loss will come at home against the Baltimore Ravens. That'll be 425 on CBS. Then I have them bouncing back, winning 4 straight, and then losing at Buffalo. I'm losing at home against the Chargers in a split season series, and also have them benching the starters in Week 18, so losing at the Raiders. So overall, I have them going 13-4 this season. That will be over their 11.5 win total. But I do have them losing in the AFC Championship game against the Baltimore Ravens. And I just think there's going to be some chinks in the armor with Kansas City this year. I think we keep saying year after year, when is Kansas City finally going to fall apart? I feel like this is the same narrative we had with the Patriots back when Tom Brady was quarterback. It's like, when will New England finally fall apart? Well, they've fallen apart. They look like hot garbage the last 3 years. But now we're looking for Kansas City to kind of fall off a little bit. We need Buffalo to rise up to the challenge, Baltimore, and whoever may pose a formidable threat to the Chiefs in the AFC. But overall, I just think 13-4 is what we're looking at. So not as good as last season. They will be down by 2 games, even though last season is almost impacted one. They won 15-2. But I'm going 13-4 here for Kansas City. I think it's going to be another solid season, but definitely a winning season in Kansas City. but I do have them losing in the AFC Championship game against the Baltimore Ravens this season. Alright, so this has been my video on the Kansas City Chiefs. So if you're a Chiefs fan, or if you just care about the Chiefs because you despise them for everything they stand for, like me, check out this video. But in the next video, we will discuss the second place team from a year ago in the AFC West, which will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Until then, this is your man Dylan signing off about the Kansas City Chiefs, and I will see you in the next video.